so much for sharing your story with us and being part of this podcast. So tell us a little bit about what happened to your hand.
I think it was just sort of walking upstairs one day, carrying sort of 2 bowls of food in my hand, and I tripped, and instead of having my hands available to break my fall, I fell on the back of my hand. So I think that caused the trauma that has led to the current injury. Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a look at your hand then. Okay, so we've had what we feel is some damage to the sagittal band, and you've got some stiffness. So try and make a fist for us. Okay, so it's a little bit better than it was last week, but we still can't get that joint down, and you can see you using your wrist flexors. So we've been doing traditional therapy, and I just feel like we could speed this whole thing up. We've got 70 degrees of flexion. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to make a CMMS cast. We're going to make an intrinsic plus cast, and we're going to show you all how we do this. Okay, so if you can just keep your elbow on the table. That's it. That stabilizes it for us. So we're going to make an intrinsic plus cast. So we're going to stabilize the wrist, and we're going to bring the MCP joints down as far as we can. So the first thing we're going to do, I think this could be a little longer. So when you're making an MCP plus cast, just make sure that you can fold it over. So I'm going to measure where my thumb is. Okay, let's pop your hand in here. That looks good. Beautiful. Now I have prepared my slab, always 20 pieces are needed. Now that's easy to forget, just stocking that. Okay, so you're going to keep your wrist back. Now, very important, you must make sure that you clear the DPC, the distal palmar crease. Otherwise, the patient won't be able to bend. So we're going to do that in a moment. I'm going over dorsally. Okay, and then I just like to dab my hands a little bit. And then you rub, 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 rub. Clear the DPC, and then continue to rub. Okay, we want your wrist back, that's it. Want that folded over. We want to make sure that this web space is not hurting you. You might feel it start to get a little warm. Okay, super. Now I have my slab and it's going over there. What I want to do is just add some cotton over the fingers. If you don't put 20 pieces, then you are going to have a cast that is just too soft. Okay, so this is the crucial bit now. I'm going to seal the sides, roll up the stocking net, cut down the side, make it look really neat. Beautiful thing about plaster Paris is you've got some working time. Goes down there. Now, what we're going to do here is push this down as far as we can go. You okay?
A little bit of discomfort, yeah, as you go down.
Not too bad. Let's just cut this off. Okay, pop your elbow there. You alright? The warmth helping a little bit?
Yeah, I guess so.
Just make sure we've cleared the DPC. And now we just set this. Rub down the sides. Put this down a bit. It's too long.
Do we need to go down further?
Yes, if you can handle it. Can you handle it?
Let's try and go as far as we can.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
good, hey?
Yeah.
We'll keep it there.
I can feel like a slight tightness.
Okay, good. Because you're going to make gains so quickly, like within hours, that you'll wish you had pushed down further.
I can go further if you want. Okay.
Maximum.
That is quite tight.
Okay. It'll feel tight for a few minutes and then it'll
I'm getting the tightness a little bit from underneath.
Okay, so that's good to know. So what we can do is just pull it. Better?
Yeah.
That's a good tip because you don't want pressure because then the finger's going to swell. So that's a very good tip with an MCP joint cast is to loosen it up in here. That's not hurting you now, hey?
Yeah.
Very good.
We'll go further.
No. I'm happy with that because the rest will gain with movement.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'm going to take another roll and we just seal the deal here. Okay, very good. You'll feel so snug and so supported, and what you're going to notice is that you can only move in the direction we need you to move, which is so intuitive for you that you'll just do it. Okay, and then I take one piece and I seal this on top. to just dip it again. Now please make your casts look good. Smooth, contoured. You feel the warmth. How many weeks has it been since your injury?
I think probably 6 weeks.
6 now. It's perfect timing. We've also done 4 sessions of ultrasound, which have really helped. We've also used kinesia tape, which has helped, but we're just not getting the motion. So as soon as you realize your traditional techniques are not working, abandon them and apply Sims cast. Rather get this result quickly for your patient. Okay, there we go. Now, let's look at your exercises. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend these in and out, okay? Good. Now, let's draw a line here. Can you please reach for the line? Good, little finger. Okay, so what you're going to do, if I could just show you, see how quickly you're going to gain range. Alright, so we've cleaned up the fingers so you can see. Okay, so now the motion is to pull towards my fingers. Let's go. And go back up and down. So remember, so look, 5 minutes ago, look where your max was. Within a few days, you'll have a full fist. And then you'll work into extension against the hood, and you will make a fist. And straighten and make a fist. Already it's better. Okay, pull down. That's it. Let's see if we can get you further. Okay, pull down. Great. Happy? See what we're doing? And the main thing we've done is we've blocked your wrist, because your wrist was compensating, trying to move because that joint couldn't move. Now we've blocked it, so we're directing the motion to the stiffest joint. Super. Pull down.
Right, doing it right.
That's it, yes. So come down towards my hand. Keep going. Keep going. Okay.
And there's not too much give on the wrist part, eh?
No, there's no give.
Like as I push down, I can see this cast.
But remember, it's going to harden.
Okay.
It's still soft.
Okay.
So it takes like 24 hours. So if you're feeling that, then what you can do, put your hand in the palm, put that hand, other hand, just support, put your whole hand flat on the cast.
Okay.
Yeah, so while it's still wet, just support the wrist until it's dry. It should be solid. Good. And then extend and pull down.
So it's always full extend and pull down.
Yes. Not all the time, because then you can do the spring back. Yes. So there's only 2 exercises.
Okay. So what is it, the spring back and pull down, or?
Yes, because you're wanting to still keep those fingers working into a curled fingers, okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to do the second exercise where you push down.
Okay.
So you're combining the 2. Okay.
So I can definitely feel on this one, you can feel like, well, it's a little bit painful, but it's like, I don't know if it's good pain, but it just feels like I'm moving something that
hasn't been moved
in a while.
So let me know, is it kind of a good pain? And then let me know tomorrow if it eases up.
Okay.
Okay. Remember, we're stretching the skin, and we're keeping it in a flexed position, which you haven't really had. See See how you can just focus on movement now? How's it compared to not having a cast?
Yeah, definitely. You can feel the cast sort of makes your wrist behave, kind of thing.
Yes. And your fingers move where you want them to move.
Yeah. Well, where you want them to move.
Where I want them to move. Exactly. And then the key is constant, cyclical, repetitive motion.
Okay.
So you're going to be constantly moving throughout the day.
Okay.
Okay.
And just both exercises.
Yes. So we're almost mimicking the normal movement pattern. So you curling with your fingers back against the hood. So we're curling into that hook fist. Although they're positioned in flexion, we're getting that normal movement pattern, and then you're coming down. So you curl, come down, and then we secondly are just repetitively moving those MCP joints into flexion.
Okay.